once stood here.
And you can see, you know, what an excellent hill fort it would have made. Flat top, really steep sides, and just look at where you can see.
You can see for miles.
And then, of course, once they got to here, then they'd have to encounter these steep sides, and over here, as a second form of defence, are the ditch and ramparts. So they'd obviously have to get past those as well.
Having put off the barefoot experience long enough, and with a nice soft carpet of short grass ahead, I think the time's arrived for me to give it a go.
Gosh, you're quicker than I am. So, do you go barefoot at all when you're on holiday or anything?
When I'm on holiday, yes, walking on the beach, and sometimes at home, but more often than not, if I'm in the house, I wear slippers.
You strike me as a slipper and pipe man. So this is a new sensation then?
It is, yes, and it feels quite nice, actually. You can actually feel the temperature of the ground changing as I'm walking along the grass. And it's nice to expose my feet to the fresh air.
Of course, your feet are actually working for you now. You know, when we put our feet in shoes, they become deaf and blind. They're not doing any work, really. So you've got another sort of sensory organ in play now.
And this is much more natural, as it would have been when we were living in caves, I suppose.
Absolutely.
So give it a go, do it a few times, and then you can gradually move on to a more tougher terrain.
So you only do it when it's safe to do so, and for as long as you feel comfortable.
Two bare feet. Two bare feet. You don't need no food.
OK, so it's that way to Pencerrig Cowch, but we're going this way to the Darren, right to the edge of the escarpment. And actually, Darren is Welsh for escarpment.
Well, I didn't know that.
Stick with me, kid, you'll learn a lot. So here we are at the top of the Darren. And if you look down into the bowl, see where the river is?
Yeah.
That's where we're heading. The ground, the other side of that is Glenusk Estate. And that's where they have the Green Man, the music festival.
Every August.
Last year I came up on the Sunday afternoon. I walked up here and sat more or less in this place and just watched the festival from up here. It's absolutely fantastic. And you could get all the sound, the acoustics of the valley, so you could hear everything. And of course, no crowds.
And you didn't have to pay for your ticket.
Well, yes, there is that as well.
We can see so far to the west, can't we, today? Right across to the Carmarthen Vans, Pen y Fan and Corndee standing out as well.
Like an